Have you ever wanted to give a discount code for your service that's in Dubsado, but deliver it through Flodesk on your website? Well, I'm going to show you how today. We're going to do today's video in a few parts. We're going to go into Dubsado, create your discount, and put it, and I'm going to show you how to make sure it gets applied to the different offers that you have. Then we're going to create your segment in Flodesk and create the form and create the workflow to deliver your discount. And three, we're going to embed that on your Squarespace site to make sure it is all up and running and going for you. So let's go. Okay, so inside of your Dubsado, we're going to come down into your packages and discounts. We're going to add a discount. So here you're going to give the discount a name. So we're going to say 10% off, and it's going to be a percentage of 10%. There is the code that the person needs to plug in, and we're going to do welcome 10. And then I don't need a category type. Max number of uses is however many you want. And then the expiration date can be set if you want it to expire at a certain time. The category, if you were to put it in, is going to be what part it goes to your chart of accounts, Dubsado. So if this is specifically for like a photography discount or a website service discount, you would want to put the category there so it knows like what it's going to. But this is just a general 10% off. So I'm going to save it. Perfect. So here it is. Okay, so in order to use the discount code you just created, you have to put it on the proposal so that someone can use it on their invoice. So under settings of your public proposal, you're going to say select discounts to apply, and you want to check off the one you just created. And I know it says $1. It's fine. It's the 10% off one, I promise. And then you're going to save it. And now anyone can use that discount code on the invoice that's attached to this proposal. So you want to make sure your proposal is a public proposal with a new project starting from it, so that you can share it with somebody that comes onto your website, and you can just say, hey, here's your discount code and here's your link to book me. And just like that, they can have the code and they can have everything they need to book you. If your process is a little bit different, let's say you like to jump on a phone call with them before, when you go to email them the discount code, whatever their next step that is next is, you need to make sure you share that with them. So if it's book a call with me, and in however you're delivering it, your discount code for welcome 10 for 10% off. Before you can use it, let's jump on a call and talk about what the best option is for you. And just to make it very clear to them, and they just need to remember and know that that discount is applied to their invoice with you. So in Flodesk, we need to do three things. We need to create a segment, create a workflow that will send out the email for us, and create the form that we're going to put in the website. So, new segment. You can call it whatever you want. I'm going to do the welcome 10% off homepage, and I'm going to give it a color. Perfect. And then I'm going to go to workflows, and I'm going to add a new workflow. I'm going to start from scratch. I'm going to call it 10% off delivery. The trigger is going to be when they are in this segment of 10% off. And then we're going to add an email. I'm going to create a new one. Grab one. Perfect. And this email, it is pretty long, so I'm gonna like delete some of these sections. Okay. And then we'll just kind of update it a little bit. So the code is going to be the one that you built in Dubsado, whatever that is. Okay. Because when they use the discount, it goes on the invoice of the proposal. And then I would link this whole thing to my public proposal. So let me grab that. Put it over here. Perfect. And then I would say like what you can expect from me, info here, and maybe like one other bit of information, and sign it off. Finish. You want to change your subject line. And then the preview text is like what comes up underneath in an email preview. It's a couple lines, and so you can put something there. And then that will happen. So as soon as someone hits this segment, they'll be sent this email. And then if you have another email sequence that will send out a welcome sequence, you would want to add them to the segment like welcome sequence, so that they would get those emails as well. And then you publish it whenever you're ready. Okay, let's say you want to give a freebie instead of a discount code in your email. You'll set up everything else just the same. When we go to edit the email, you would change it to like download now, and then the link is actually going to be an attached file if it's a PDF or something like that, or if you're sharing a template like a Canva template, you can drop the link there to whatever your freebie is that you are delivering, and that's how you would share it. And now we're going to create a form. You have a couple options with forms. You can have an inline or a pop-up. Those are the two that you can embed in your website. The full page is an actual landing page that you would send somebody to. So for us wanting to keep people on our website, let's go ahead and pull a pop-up. And you're going to pull the segment in which people are going to enter when they fill out that information. And now you can customize the pop-up however you want. I'll grab this gal. And if you click on your email, you can also add a different field. Drag it, and you can even change the style of all of it, really. If you go subscribe, I'm going to change this guy. Perfect. Then next, it's going to ask us a couple questions. I'm going to say no for double opt-in. I want it to display when the visitor scrolls third of the way down. I do not want the pop-up to show to anybody that's already put their information in. So no, we're going to hide it to return visitors. And this is totally up to you if you want to be told via email when somebody signs up. I'll say yes. And this is kind of key. After they submit the form, where do you want them to go or see? And I like to send them back to my homepage so that they don't have to click out of where they are at. We'll continue. And then this header code is what we're going to need to drop into our website. Perfect. So welcome 10. So let's look at it, what it looks like here. So I'm going to go ahead and choose a packet. Okay, I just created a random test page in my Squarespace. I'm going to go to settings, and under advanced, this is where I'm going to drop that code from Flodesk. This is if you only want it on like one web page. So if you only want it on your home page, you only want it on your services page, you want to drop it here. If we'll go ahead and save that. and we'll show, if we scroll down, there she is. And I'll go ahead and, perfect, she's subscribed. Okay, but if you want it to show up on every website page, you're gonna go to Settings, Advanced, Code Injection, and then the header here is where you're gonna drop the code from Flodesk. I don't want it to show up anywhere else on my website, just on that one page. So I'm gonna leave it, but that's where you could do it. Now let's see what it looks like when it came to me. All right, so the email came through, and the book now, I'm gonna, and the invoice is where I can put the discount code. And the discount is applied right here for the remainder. This is my test account, so I don't have the pay now option here because I don't have a payment. If you want to have a actual worksheet guide, I have one linked down below that helps you walk through all of these step by step. Thanks for watching today. You can subscribe to my channel, turn on the bell for notifications, like this video so YouTube can help me get this video in front of more creative entrepreneurs who are trying to work smarter in their business. I'm Lauren with The Smarter Creative, and that is just what I love to do. So I come here every week sharing videos on Dubsado and Flodesk and automations and workflows, and I'm getting into Notion as well. So if you have any video requests on any of those platforms, I'd love to hear down below in the comment section. If you are overwhelmed inside of your Dubsado or your Flodesk when it comes to automating things and just building it all out, I offer a free 30-minute clarity call to see if we're a good fit for me to come into your business to help clean up your Dubsado and your Flodesk so that you can not have to worry about it anymore. Thank you so much for joining me today, and I'll see you next week. Thank you so much for joining me today, and I'll see you next week.